Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Slime Rancher. So let's hop right in and continue the game. So yeah. Um, Last night, I kind of received some updates, about the recent breakup and stuff. Just thought I might as well share it for anybody wondering. But yeah, uh, the reason that it happened, uh, was mostly due to the fact that, well, I'm pretty sure, like, if I'm remembering correctly, like, I believe she told me that mom or something, wanted her to have, like, a fully native kid, mostly due to the fact that, well, she's Native American and I'm a white guy, so that wouldn't really be possible for me to, make it possible, to have a fully native kid. So yeah, like honestly, I frankly, like if it were possible, I would stay with her if it were possible. But yeah, as of right now, like I just don't see how that would be possible. And she told me that the reason that, you know, like that she blocked me on all the platforms, was mostly because that's what her mom wanted her to do or something. And yeah, I could be getting some details wrong, but I'm just going off of like what I remember. But then again, I was kind of panicked a little bit, to be perfectly honest. Just thought I might as well give a little bit of an update, since, new information has come out to me, like, since then, since the last update about that. So, yeah, just thought I might as well give a little bit of an update for anybody wondering. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have in terms of information right now. So, yeah. Uh, So yeah, might as well just continue playing the game. Just get off to where I can in terms of like progress. So yeah. As of right now, I want to try and fill up the port collection thing. Like for what I can have in terms of plorts. Especially with largo slime, since those can create more than just a one port type. So yeah, if I need to, I'll just create largo slimes for each new slime type. Oh wait, I almost forgot. There's some of those stealth slimes that I encountered, but accidentally lost because I fell into the water. So yeah. You know what? The next thing I'm gonna build is like a storage unit thing. That's going to be the next thing I'm going to build, so that way I can have an easier time, with collecting all these plorts and stuff. Maybe I can, move out the carrot farm to somewhere else, maybe, and then put the storage bin right out by the tabby slimes. But real quick, I'm going to check and see if I have any free storage over here, by the lab area. Seems like I don't right now. But I can easily do that later on. Hopefully I can get some upgrades to, like, storage and expand a little bit. But as of right now, I don't see a way I can do that. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and collect some of these resources that I have out here so I can feed my slimes. But as of right now, I don't really have too much that I can feed my slimes with. You know what? Let's go ahead and feed my puddle slimes. I'm gonna put all my water into their tank, so that way they can try and create some plorts. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at half full, to think of it, since that would be the best option right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a plort collector in here. Mostly due to the fact that well, you know, kind of obvious reasons. Okay. There's almost enough for a full storage tank. So let's go ahead and build this up and take all the plorts that I can. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna try and feed some of these slimes out here, since I can do that right now. And also I'm gonna collect some of the plorts that I can, since I kind of need to do that right now. Okay, let's just hurry up and collect some of these, phosphor plorts. I'm gonna collect a full tank, and then do this to collect the plorts that are right there. Now, whenever I get done with all this stuff right here, I will be heading out to, like, that one key-based area. Hopefully I can find some Gordo slots. That's one of the main things I hope I can do, next. Like, that's one of the main goals I gotta do right now, is make more, like, get more keys. Hopefully. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna buy all this. Pink Warp Depot. I'm gonna make the teleporters too. Med Station. I need all of this. Since, you know, that's the main thing I need to do, right now. Since, you know, I kind of need to build a lot. Okay, I think the only one I can afford is just the hydro turret. Alright, let's put let's check these out real quick. Okay, Plink, I need a lot of rad plorts. And also boom plorts and tabby plorts. So let's go ahead and put the, you know, phosphor plorts in here, since I can do that. And also the honey plorts while I'm at it. Since I got a lot of those. I'm also going to need some tabby plorts, while I'm at it. So let's go ahead and check and see what types I need. Fabricate this. You know what? I don't know what the pump would do. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of pink plorts and rock plorts. You know what? I'm just gonna need every plort type I can get my hands on. No matter what it takes. So let's go ahead and put some of these in here, and then grab some of these tabby slimes while I'm at it. Since I kind of need to put some in the main area in that one thing. Okay, let's put this plort in here, and then activate the collector. Now I'm gonna put the plorts that I got right here into the machine, so I can craft some stuff. Alright. I know I'm gonna need rock plorts and pink plorts. And also boom plorts. Whenever I get the chance, that is. So I need to head over here, whenever I get the chance. So that way I can collect some rock plorts, pink plorts, and then later on I'm gonna feed these slimes while I'm out here, since they kind of need some feeding too. Alright, let's go ahead and feed these slimes. Okay. I need to collect some pink and rock plorts. That's the next thing I need to do. I'm gonna feed those largo tabby and rock slimes while I'm out here. Good thing that they take vegetables instead of just meats, since meats are like the rarest food type in the game. In my own personal experiences, that is. Okay, let's go ahead and feed these slimes right here. I'm gonna feed this entire tank, since they are pretty hungry right now. Yeah, my slimes are kinda needy. Alright, let's collect some of these pink and rock plorts that are out here. I'm gonna collect an entire tank of both, so that way I can go put them in that machine out there. Okay. that's enough rock quartz for an entire tank. Now let's collect some of these pink ones while I'm out here. Okay, that's an entire tank of those. I need to go and collect some boom quartz while I'm at it, since, you know, my slimes, I think I have some of those out here in this one area. So let's go ahead and get over here, and try and do whatever I can. Okay. I need to collect some of these quartz. No! Get back in the pen, boom slime. No! Quit blowing up! Okay. I need to try and collect some of these. You know what? I'm gonna try and take some of these boom quartz out. Boom slimes out, since, you know, they're kind of dangerous right now. I need to heal up. That is one of the main things I need to do. Okay, they're kind of getting agitated. That's really bad right now. I need to collect these boom slimes real quick, since, you know, they're at risk of harming the animals in agriculture. I need to collect them all while they're out here. Okay, I got 7 boom slimes. I mean, boom quartz. I gotta collect all these boom slimes too. Any and all ones that I can find, I need to collect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect some of these boom slimes while they're out here, since they're clearly agitated. Yeah, that music isn't working. So yeah. I don't know what else I can do to keep them calm. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. So it turns out I need to keep them regularly fed to keep them from going berserk. But yeah, I'm gonna have to keep these boom slimes like severely under, you know, severe moderation. So I'm gonna have to go over to that lab area to try and calm them down, and also collect some of those briar hens that I had. Yeah, it was honestly pretty smart of me to try and collect them like this early on, for that reason alone. Especially since I have boom slimes, which is the main thing that, you know, and also it says that briar hens are like the main thing that they like to eat. So honestly, it was pretty smart of me to try and collect some briar hens while I had the chance. So yeah, I need to try and breed some more briar hens. Okay, treasure cracker. I need to try and find that. I need to get that thing. What? Wait, hold on. I think that's an upgrade. Okay, let's craft this. I need rad quartz. That's the next thing I need. Well. Yeah. And also, I got some other stuff that I can craft too while I'm at it. Okay, I'm gonna need indigo, whatever that is. You know, to get whatever that is. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my ranch real quick, so that way I can, see if that was an upgrade or not. Hopefully it is, but I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna have to collect some of these quartz out here, so that way I can try and, afford an upgrade if that was it. Okay. Let's go over here real quick. Okay, I need 4,500 different coins, and I only have 108. So yeah, I got a lot of collecting to do. I never got to that upgrade point, so I don't know if it's going to be like a mini game or what, for that to be like the proper upgrade. So let's go ahead and collect some of these quartz that are out here, since I can do that. Alright, I got a lot of rock quartz, so I can actually do that. I can get a lot of those right now. Okay, I need just 6 more quartz. Actually just 2. So let's go ahead and sell these, and hopefully I can get to a good point with the upgrades. Hopefully. So let's go ahead and sell all these ports that I got right here. I need to get up to 4,500 different ports. Well, coins, actually. Okay. That's honestly really good. Thankfully, I got a lot of ports that I can collect, so whenever I, head out to my other areas, I can just collect all those. And then collect all the ports in progress. So that way I can actually try and afford that treasure hacker upgrade. So that way I can open up those treasure pods that I've been finding around the map so commonly. Honestly, that's the main thing I need to do, is just try and collect all those treasure pods, because maybe those have keys. Hopefully they do anyways. If they don't, I am royally screwed, because I don't know any other ways I could even remotely try and open up those locked gates. In any other way right now. Mostly because, I think I burst all the Gordo slimes that I had available. So yeah. As of right now, I don't really know any other ways to get the keys. Now, there could be other ways, but as of right now, I can't really think of anything. Alright, let's feed these pink slimes all these carrots that I got, since I got 50 of them. So yeah. Let's go ahead and put them all in here. Now, whenever I get more hen types, I'll try and feed all of my tabby and, boom slimes. Whenever I get more access to, hens and briar hens and all these other types. Whenever I get more access to those, I'll try and feed them, but as of right now, I don't really have, the resources for that. Now, that could change in the future, but as of right now, I don't really see a way that could change. If I just waited out more days to come through. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect all these ports that are in here. Same with the pink slime coins, since I kind of need as many coins as I can get my hands on. And the only way I know how right now is just through port collection. Now there should be a bunch of ports out here, so let's go ahead and collect all of those. Now, I really need a better area for, my boom slimes right now, so that way I can keep them all contained. So yeah, I'm over halfway there to getting to where I need for that upgrade. Maybe if I go out to the lab area and maybe to the cave system, I can try and collect the remaining ports that I need to get the upgrade. I know that Puddles slimes and all those other ones should be pretty good on ports. So let's go ahead and gather up all the ones I can. Okay. Yeah, I need to be extra careful with these Puddles slimes since, they are at a higher risk since their area doesn't have any upgrades that I can see. And as of right now, I don't know any way I could possibly upgrade their living containment unit or whatever. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and try and get back to the ranch so that way I can actually, try and get that upgrade. So yeah. I should have more than enough ports for more than enough coins. So let's go ahead and sell all these, and then get that upgrade. Yep, I have more than, at least 1,000. Almost 2,000 extra coins, than what I needed for the upgrade. So let's go ahead and, get that upgrade. Now I know that there's one by the lab, inside that building out here. I know that for sure. So let's go ahead and see what that is. What the hacking minigame is. Oh, it's just a little animation. That's honestly really cool. if I'm being honest. Wait, deep brine? Huh? Honeycomb? A strange diamond? I don't know what any of those do. I don't know what any of these items do, if I'm being honest. You know what? Wait. I'm gonna save the strange diamond to see if I can sell it at the port thing. But I'm gonna put the deep brine and those honeycombs in there. I'm gonna check and see if I can sell the strange diamond, because it said that it's, like, valuable. So I'm gonna check and see if I can sell it. And also, it does kind of look like a port, so maybe it can be sold. Okay. Nope. It doesn't have a food type either, so yeah, it's kind of useless to me right now. Other than just using it to craft stuff with. You know what? If I ever find any more treasure pods, I'm gonna open them up as much as possible. Hopefully I can get more keys out of them, in the future. But as of right now, I don't really see a way, that they could be useful. Hopefully they can give me more keys, because I do need a lot of keys. I need at least 2 more, for it to be fully functional, for the keys anyways. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back to, my ranch, so that way I can feed more of my slimes. Since I think the main ones I have at the main ranch need to be fed. So let's go ahead and head out there. Wait, actually, I think that it said that there was, like, some items I can use. So let's go ahead and put this. I'm gonna put the novice pump. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna demolish that, since that would be really stupid of me right now. I don't know what else I can use. So that takes up like 11 minutes. So let's go ahead and just try and feed the rest of my slimes out here. Hopefully I can have enough time for that gadget to get done, since it does last 1 cycle after all. And that cycle does last about 11 minutes. So yeah. I still have a little bit of time left, so let's go ahead and see what I can do out here. You know what? I wanted to go out to that one area. Let's go ahead and head out there. And if I don't find anything, like anything I wanted to, particularly with those weird stealth slimes, then I'll just head back to my ranch. Now it shouldn't take me too long to explore what I needed to, and then get back to the main area. Shouldn't take me too long for that. Hopefully, you know what? I don't know if there's, like, any, like, minerals I can collect. You know what? Wait, what is this slime? I need this one. A lucky slime. I am so confused right now. I am dumbfounded from how confused I am. Okay, I had to deal with that car slime. Just to protect the slimes out here. Ooh, there's a treasure pod. That's honestly really good. Yeah. Wait. Grasp? Huh? I am so confused. But either way, let's head out into that one strange area thing. Since I can do that. I gotta be careful across this bridge. Mostly since I have boom slimes in my inventory and I don't want to lose those. So I gotta be careful across this bridge since there's no sides to it to keep me from falling off. So yeah. Any and all treasure treasure pods, I'm gonna try and open up those if I ever find any. But yeah, I've only found like 2 of them. One of them was like right in my ranch. So yeah. let's just see what I can find out here. I don't know if there's anything else or different that I can find right now. Hopefully there is, but from my luck, most likely not. You know, I'm freeing up these boom slimes back into the wild, since, you know, this is their natural habitat and all. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and collect some, you know, hen-hens, roost-roos, and, those one things. You know, briar hens. I almost forgot what they were called there for a second. So yeah, I gotta try and go collect some more. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make it cross with the stuff I have now. If I ever get more upgrades, that'll be a different story. But yeah, as of right now, not really. Okay, let's just get up here. Maybe I can find some more of those stealth slimes. Hopefully I can. I'm gonna leave one storage slot open for just those. Wait. A gold plort. I'm gonna keep that just to check and see if I can actually, you know, feed it to one of my slime types. To see if it can actually create... You know what? I'm gonna feed it to this honey slime right here. I'm gonna get rid of the roost-roos. Wait, no, the hen-hens. I need the roost-roos. Those are like the main ones I need. Is for the roost-roos. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to hold off on the briar hens for right now. Mostly because I wanted to try and collect some of those stealth slimes. So that way I can actually have a little bit of them in my storage. You know, let's work back to my ranch. You know what? Since you know what? I'm gonna try and I guess see if this would work. If it doesn't, I don't have anything else. You know what? I'm just gonna collect some of these honey slimes out here, since they kind of need another storage bin anyways, like regardless. Please eat that. Hopefully it works. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think he's gonna eat it. It was worth a shot anyways. So I'm not gonna waste too much time on that. So yeah, it would just be a complete waste of time if I just spent all that out here trying to, you know, see if it would work. Wait, I got a lot of stuff out here. I need to put more stuff into the machine to try and build some more. You know what? I'm gonna need rad slimes, whenever I get the chance. Wait. I need puddle plorts. Hey, at least I got, puddle slimes right out here. So let's go ahead and collect these plorts while I can. I think that should be enough. I'll double check to make sure. Yep, that's enough. That's exactly enough. So let's go ahead and craft that one thing, the corral grass patch. I want to put it in my pink slime, since, you know, the coloration of that on there would make the most logical sense to put it with the pink slimes. Okay. Oh, I think I have to put it, like, right here. Oh, so, I did not know that's how that worked. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I know I wanted to try and wait on that mining thing, but as of right now, that just wouldn't work. I'll work on that tomorrow, like, the next video. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. But be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.